Good morning students, hope you are safe and sound at home. I hope you have seen the last two videos of this chapter, that is lesson number 14, Civics, Unit in Diversity. We saw how our country India is diverse in many aspects, then we saw the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we saw many things in these videos. Now we come to the third part, that is efforts for diversity and equality. What is the students here? Efforts means how Indian government is giving rights to people or citizens of its country for equality in every aspect. That is, even though we are diverse, how are we getting importance in every field? So students, let's see how they are getting it. First, you already know we have various kinds of diversities. We saw how we are diverse in everything, in our culture, in our food habits. Then we saw how we are diverse in our rituals, customs, languages, festivals, everything. We saw the list goes on and on. So now, in some of the areas, that is in some of the spheres, we can see that still discrimination is there. Students, here the word discrimination stands for differences. That is how we are keeping differences in opinion in some of the aspects, in some of the spheres. Before independence, this discrimination was prevalent in a large scale. That is differences. Differences in various kinds. That is, for example, we can take discrimination between the rich and the poor. You can see. Then between rural and urban areas, that is people living in rural areas and people living in urban areas. Then discrimination between the literate and the illiterate. Then discrimination between male and female, that is gender discrimination. So it goes on in this way. That is, we are having discrimination between different kinds, categories here, between the rich and the poor, between the rural and urban people, between literate and illiterate, and between male and female, etc. So we can see that differences, discrimination was there between all these spheres. Before independence, it was present in large scale. So students, discrimination between high and low, discrimination between literate and illiterate, between rich and poor, male, female, everything was prevalent on a large scale before independence. But after independence and now, in the present times, it is seen rarely in our country. Now students, the main discrimination in those days was seen in the caste system. That is Varna. That is the Hindi word here, Varna. Caste system means society was divided into different categories or classes. The main classes were, first one was Brahmins. There are four main castes. The first caste, the first one is Brahmins, Kshatriyas. The third one is Vaishyas. And the fourth one was Shudras. Now students, here Brahmins, the ones who did all the rituals, pujas and all, they worshipped, they were the worshippers, who led people towards devotion, towards worship, and the teachers. They were including Brahmins. Second one, Kshatriyas, those who were soldiers, warriors. Third one, merchants. Vaishyas were merchants who did trade. And the fourth one was Shudras. That these people were considered as very low, people of low caste by the Brahmins and other castes. So this caste system was prevalent on a large scale before independence, and this discrimination was the highest. That is the Varna system. Okay, caste system was the highest discrimination during the time of independence. Due to this, what happened? People felt that they were treated in a bad manner. Equality was not prevalent, so they could not bear this torture. So what happened? Many people, many castes of people remained socially backward. Why? They could not come up in life. Why? Because they were treated in a very different manner. So some castes of people remained socially backward. They could not bear this. And due to this, what happened? We can see that discrimination was prevalent in the caste system. People of higher caste treated the people of lower caste in a very bad manner, in an undignified manner. And even what happened due to this, many castes of the society, in the society, many castes even remained economically backward. So what do you mean by this word here? Economically backward means what? in society, discrimination was at the highest level, and people were unhappy with this. Then students, the next discrimination or differences was seen in the living areas. That is, the main factor was between the urban and the rural areas. Okay students, here, what can you understand by this? Urban means people living in towns or cities. People living in towns or cities are those living in the urban areas. And here, rural means people living in the villages. So there was a great discrimination between people living in the urban areas and people living in the rural, that is towns, cities or villages. Now, as you already know students, India is an agricultural country, and for that, for agriculture you need large amount of space. So it's a natural fact that people living in rural areas are more than the people living in urban areas. Here, people living in urban areas are comparatively lesser compared to people living in rural areas. Why? Because we follow agriculture as a main occupation. So what happened? Discrimination is seen over here also. People living in urban areas did not treat them, the people living in rural areas, as they are equal. Why? Because they thought that we are having more development. The people in urban areas thought that we are more developed than the rural ones. So discrimination was seen over here also. Then what happened? Due to this, these people, the people living in rural areas, remained economically backward. Why? Because in villages, as you know, job opportunities are very less, but you have farming, cattle rearing as a main occupation. So they remained economically backward. But after independence and after many scientific developments, invention of many scientific tools, due to this what happened? Farming was increased to a large extent. So they began to come up in life. So what happened? The government of India thought that in our constitution we should give right to equality to everyone, so that the differences of castes, differences of living areas, that is rural, urban, male, female, that is gender, literate, illiterate, everything should be abolished. So what did the government of India do? Let's see it. So students, what happens over here? Due to this, after independence, the Constitution of India granted equality to the people, to the citizens of India. Let's see which man. The Constitution of India granted freedom in this way, that is RTE. So this is the short form here. The full form is right to equality. What is the full form here, students, for RTE? Right to equality. Now how can you say that? We got the right to equality. How can you say that? That is right to equality in every aspect, whichever aspect we saw right now. In male, female, that is in gender. In literacy, that is literate, illiterate. Then in rural, urban areas. Then in caste, in every aspect. The RTE, that is right to equality, was given to the citizens of India. So after independence, the problems of discrimination began to decrease. That is, discrimination was seen very less in all areas of our country. The main benefits of this RTE is, first, untouchability was removed. What do you mean by this, students here? Untouchability? Untouchability was completely removed. Means what? As we already saw, due to caste system, higher caste people did not treat the lower caste people as equal. For example, in a village, in rural areas, if a lower caste person drew water from the well, he was completely abolished in that village. So, untouchability. That is, he was considered as a person of a lower caste. So that was a very bad, had a very bad effect on the people. So, untouchability was removed due to RTE. Then, if a person of lower caste comes to your house, to a person of a higher caste, then the whole house will be cleaned. They will wash the whole house. So all these bad things, it was a stigma on the society. Okay, all these stigmas were removed after RTE was introduced. Then, if a person from a lower caste went to the shop to buy something, the whole shop would be against him. The shopkeeper would tell him to go out of the shop, and the people standing nearby would tell him to leave that place. So all these things were prevented as untouchability. All this was removed due to RTE. That is, all castes were considered as equal. A literate person was considered equal to an illiterate. He was not considered as a low, and the literate one is not considered as a high. Male and female were given equal status. So everything was considered as equal, and every person, every citizen in the country was considered to be equal. No one was high, no one was low. So due to RTE, right to equality, the right given in the Constitution after independence, untouchability was removed. That is the best factor. Secondly, equal right. country had the right to compulsory and free education. So students, here it stands for free and compulsory education. Why is it so? Because mostly in rural areas, children avoided going to school. Even if they went only in the lower classes. Then they dropped out of school. So, due to RT, students or children were given the right to compulsory and free education. So, every child got the right to primary education. At least till the primary section, every child got the right to study. Mostly students in the rural areas, children opted out of studies. They did not have interest or they did not have enough finance to study. So, due to RT, what happened? Primary education was given much importance. It was given importance so that every child could study. Then the next benefit was different facilities were there. That is, infrastructure developed in the country. How? Because every person got an opportunity to develop. So, due to RT, due to right equality, every citizen got a right to do their own work. So, infrastructure and facilities developed. Development in all spheres took place. For example, the examples you can take over here are village roads became more and more broader. Construction of roads took place so that they could travel to and fro easily. Then what happened? Electricity was given to them. Before that, darkness was prevailing them. So even in the rural areas, electricity was provided. Drinking water, main source of living of a human being. Drinking water was also supplied to them. Then they had other primary health centers so that people, those who are sick, can go and get their treatments. So you can say that much development took place. Infrastructure developed due to RTE. That is, primary health centers opened up. Electricity was provided there in rural areas. Drinking water was supplied to them. Village roads were constructed. Then what happened? They got community development centers. Okay, they got centers for community development, so that they could hold programs there, different activities there. Then they got centers for community development. So you can say that on a whole, many things developed due to RTE. Infrastructure or facilities developed to a large scale. Even the rural areas, they got encouraged in every aspect of their life. Now, we saw the benefits of RTE. That is, how the citizens of the country benefited due to RTE. Education for children, at least to the primary level. Then, we saw how the caste system was abolished. Any inequality was abolished. All were treated as equal citizens. And due to which, what happened? Our country began to prosper. All these things happened after independence in the constitution when this RTE was introduced. So even after getting freedom or independence in 1947, we got freedom in a more liberal manner because of RTE. All these points we started right now. We were more free. That is, because of this constitutional right of RTE, what happened? People could follow their own religion. People could speak their own languages. They could eat whatever food they wanted, they could celebrate their own festivals, their own customs, they could follow all rituals, etc. The list is very long, it goes on. So, people are free to choose whatever they wanted to do in life in a right manner, all because of RTE. So, we can say that students, it was an overall a benefit for society. The whole country, India, became free in a more liberal manner due to the introduction of RTE, that is, right to equality. Then what happens is, because of this, a main factor which came into existence was, as we saw in the Varna system, caste system, the lower castes were treated very badly, so the constitution also granted one more right to them. Some seats were reserved for them. Some seats were kept reserved for them in various jobs. You know, students already, in many job areas, especially government jobs, 50 to 60 to 75% is reserved for people of lower caste. That is why, because they are treated equally because of RTE. So it is there in the constitution. So seats were reserved for them. That is not given to any citizen. It is only given to people of those castes. So due to this, what happened? It was a great benefit for them. They began to prosper economically and socially also. Then certain castes of people were given seats even in elections. In which elections, students? Elections of Gram Panchayat. Gram Panchayat means level of rural areas, village, to the parliament. Okay. So we can say that seats were reserved in two areas. First in jobs and secondly in the election of Gram Panchayat to the parliament. That is, certain caste people were given much importance because they had to be treated equally. So government did this main factor, this benefit given to them, due to which they prospered economically as well as socially. Now as we saw, infrastructure developed due to RT, different facilities were introduced, then children got opportunity to study, caste system was abolished, everything was there. So in short we can say that the whole society got a chance to develop. That is, hostels. Hostels were opened up for students going for higher studies, so that they could stay there and study. Those who came from far away places, they could stay there. So hostels were built up for them. Then what happens here is that people were able to get scholarship. Children studying there would get scholarships. The bright ones were given scholarships. Then financial assistance was there. Money. Aid was given to the people, those who needed it. Financial assistance was given to the people, those who needed it. So different schemes were introduced due to RTE. Mainly these schemes are for children. Children who study for higher studies, they also got different opportunities to develop in life. So due to this, what happened? People began to develop economically, politically, socially and culturally. So all the factors which we saw, that is every point which we saw due to RTE, the benefits, we can say that social, economic, cultural, political, every sphere was developed. That is, people did not have a chance to complain about any problem in life. Why? Because RTE gave them every assistance. Financially they were supported, aid was given to them, money was given to them, every scheme was given. So you can say that on a whole, diversity of our country proved to be a blessing in disguise. That is, because of various schemes developed by the government, the main one is RTE. What happened? Even though we are diverse in all aspects, but still we are equal. So students, the heading gets too clear. What was the heading we saw? Efforts for diversity and equality. So even though we are diverse, we are having diversity in many aspects, but still we are equal. That is, equality is prevalent in our society. So students, go through this topic clearly on page number 92. Read the topic very clearly so that you will be able to understand the concept precisely. And students, see to it, they have to read it properly and write down in your notebook the homework which I am giving you. In your notebook, what you will do is, first you will write down the efforts for diversity and equality which the government has done. If you see the video carefully, if you watch it, you will come to the points. Benefits of RTE. The homework for you all is benefits of RTE. Okay, students? RTE stands for right to equality. Which is the benefit we are studying? Write down in notebook point wise. No need to go in detail, just write down the main points which are the benefits of RTE. Thank you, students.